I've also followed suit, okay? And today, I'll be sharing two main things, okay? And it is very, very important for us not to keep on doing our previous mistakes if we want to profit from the business. For the last 11 months that I've been on this platform, I love learning from my previous mistakes. I want to welcome different leaders on the call. Thank you so much for being here. I'll share my screen. And so I want us to look at the RoyalQ platform. If you are new, I just want to tell you, you have two choices. One, I'm talking about the first choice. If you don't know what to do, what do I mean what to do? One, picking a coin to trade. That's one thing. Two, you don't know what to do. Two, to set a trade. And you don't want to take time to learn. What are you supposed to do? You can come on Circle, pick any trader. Let me say, you want to pick, I would advise, let me talk about a few. I would advise this guy called the Crown Jewel Circle. He has his trade. So you don't want to learn anything, you can use such people. You can use like the Crown Jewel Circle. His trading strategy uses the three exchanges, Binance, Hobby, and Coinbase. And as uses the three Binance, Hobby, and Coinbase, you can be able to basically pick his copy trade. And when you pick his copy trade, let me share his website. The website is crownjewelcircle.com. This is the website. It also has different languages. But basically, let us go to his trading. His trading starts with a capital of $195 and for one coin. So what do I mean by one coin? Well, you can go for $300 for one coin, or $400 for one coin, or $750 for one coin, or $1,050 for one coin, or $1,500 for one coin. So he talks about the myth. The myth that the board buys low and sells high, and talks about the fact. This is the fact. There is not one person alive who can predict how low or how high a particular coin can go. Also, if the robot buys low, then there should be no need of margin calls because it is as low as it can get. That's the simple magic, the simple logic. The objective is to benefit from the volatility of the market, which is existing at all times, irrespective of the bullish or the bearish conditions. Billions are transacted daily in the market that create this volatility. Hence, the robot buys at an appropriate time based on the mathematical formulation to take advantage of the volatility. The capacity of the robot to do millisecond speed trading gives added advantage to capitalize on the volatility because every second matters when it comes to scalping trading. Now, what I want us to understand, and that this is really, really very, very important, is that you can basically and purely take advantage. One of the advantages of a robot is that the ability to take up trades in milliseconds because of the volatility of the market. So it's one thing that we can use as trade. So if you don't know what to do, okay, I want to emphasize this point, and you want to use a copy trader, right? You don't know what to do and you want to basically use a copy trader, I would advise this guy called the RoyalQ. You pick the strategy and you'll pay 1%, right, from that strategy. That's all you need to do. Or you can pick other copy traders like RoyalQ. And like I've shown you with RoyalQ, if he says you have 195, then you sync the strategy. Okay, you sync the strategy. Then put in the first buying amount being 15 and buy one coin. And that's how you are deciding to trade. Now, the first way of trading is that you don't know what to do. You can pick a trader. Maybe you decide to go in for RoyalQ. Maybe you decide to come into here on Circle and pick any trader. Basically, and pick any trader. That is the first way to do this. And why do you need to go for this? Why do you need to go in for this copy trader? There are three reasons. One, like I said, you don't know how to pick a coin by yourself and you don't know how to set the strategy by yourself. So you pick a copy trader and follow that strategy. Now, you'll also appreciate when you pick a copy trader, yes, to earn that minimal profits. Why do I say minimal profits? You'll earn minimal profits because you are not giving in the time, right? You are not giving in the time to pick the coin by yourself and instruct the robot by yourself. And so appreciate the little profits you will make as you use a copy trader. Why from the so many copy traders I pick in for that? Basically, that copy trader has a strategy that will minimize floating loss. What is floating loss? Floating loss is unrealized loss. What do I mean? Okay. If you pick a trade of any caliber and you start trading, let me say ONT, and you pick ONT to buy, you will discover that immediately you enter the trade, it will create an average price. And if there is the average price is above the current price, you will have what you call floating loss. And when the current price is above average price, you'll have floating profit. And in floating profit, our trades are in blue, and in floating loss, our trades are in red. Now, if you want to go an extra mile and learn how to pick the coin by yourself, and also learn to set the strategy by yourself, welcome to today's training that is starting right now. So you have two choices, ladies and gentlemen. One of the choice, you can use a copy trader, and everything will be done by the copy trader. He will pick the coin for you. Be patient with the little profits. But if you want to gain more profits, then let us go to how to set your own trade. First and foremost, the first thing that we need to look at is to learn how to pick the coin by yourself. So from the so many coins that we have in RoyalQ, both in general and in profession, if you don't see the profession edition, come on mine, tap on the profession edition and switch it on. Okay, from the so many coins that we have in RoyalQ, both in general and in profession for Hobby and Coinbase, Hobby, Binance, and Coinbase, from the so many, depending on your capital, how would you decide to check a coin of your own choice? We're going to look at a couple of parameters that we could get involved into to pick a coin. First and foremost, we shall have additional applications. These additional applications are basically and purely helping us to analyze the coins before we enter them for trading. The first and foremost is what we call nomics. Nomics is, now you don't need this if you don't want to learn, right? You don't want to learn to pick the coin by yourself. You can use a copy trader and keep your trades at that. Then we want to adapt another one called trading view. And these two will help us take a decision on which trade to enter, and also for us to be able to set margin calls. Now, this is very important for people who want to maximize a lot of profit. First and foremost, because we understand that RoyalQ is all about buying low and sell high, we shall be able to open our general at first, look at the coins that are more into negativity, right? All that are not doing well in the market. One of them right now is by the names of Acro. So we want to see, can we be able to trade Acro? Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to go to our application known as TradingView. If you are hearing about TradingView for the very first time, it is an application that helps to analyze the market. Why do you need to analyze the market? Because you want to take a decision about your business. Now, you basically go in TradingView, and you need now to create your own watch list. A watch list is the list of cryptocurrencies that you have in your RoyalQ account, and you want to see how they will perform. So once you open your TradingView, and there is, let me say, this coin, and you don't want it, or any trade that you don't want it, you tap on delete. And after tapped on delete, you'll find that on top here, there is the word the plus. So what do? You tap on plus, and you add in that trade. You call it BTC stroke, okay, USDT. Why do we talk about USDT? Because we put our money in USDT in our Binance account. And because we put our money in USDT in a Binance account, ladies and gentlemen, we put our money in a Binance account in USDT, and so we want to use the USDT or the US dollar to look at our trades to be able to take decision on how the market is particularly performing at the moment. All right, okay, I hope no. It is here, BTC stroke USDT. So I pick the trade. And I pick the trade. For example, the other trade we are looking at is Acro. So you see in my list, Acro is here. So now I will delete all this, all right? So that I can be able to okay, right? So it's up to you to decide which trading hours you want to use. You can, I personally, you can use for 1 hour, 4 hours, or you can use, all right, let me say, you're using the 4 hours. Now, we need to add in what you call the RSI, which stands for Relative Strength Index. So we shall come here on FX indicators and look for that RSI in technicals. And the name of the RSI is what you call the stochastic RSI. So you tap on it, and basically and purely, it will have appeared into your trades here. Okay. Now, the importance of the RSI, ladies and gentlemen, is to help you take decision before you enter the market. All right, before you enter the market. So you want to join a trade, ladies and gentlemen, when you are sure that this trade is basically and purely at the bottom. And you want to take as low profit as possible so that you can be able to get out of that particular trade as fast as possible, right? So you want to join when the trade is at the bottom. For example, here, you see it has the RSI has the blue line and the red line. You want to join when the trade is at the bottom. And so that when the trade can rise up, you can be able to take a lot of profit. I would advise, in the times when the market has less momentum, it could be very, very important for you to take low momentum, low profit. Why is it important for us to set low trades? Okay, let me get back into my RoyalQ. For example, if I pick Acro as a trade, and I'll go straight on the trade settings, which I'll explain later, and I set my take profit, like I'll explain later, as 1.3. The question is, will the robot give me 1.3 alone if the market rises higher than this? No, the robot can even give you 10% if the market goes beyond 1.3. So it could be very sharp and wise for you to understand that you are using an artificial intelligent robot, that if you set low profit, and the market goes beyond your set profit take allocation, even if the market goes 10%, the robot has the power to give you the 10% profit. That was a very key point to note. If you have understood it, give me a thumbs up, all right? If you have understood that very, very important point in trading using the RoyalQ application. Now, someone should not come in here and say, Julius, I've been making mistakes in the past. And why are you teaching me today? I'm also learning the application. I was not born in this application, nor am I the founder of the application. So no emotions should be attached. Okay, no emotions should be attached. If you are setting and like I said, you don't know what to do, take a copy trader and be comfortable to make as low as profit you could make. But if you want to go an extra mile, I want to emphasize this point, ladies and gentlemen. If you are trading, okay, and you want to set the trade by yourself, if you take profit, you say the robot, the market rises by 1.3, the earning callback here, you see it's 0.3, and the market goes down by 0.3. If the market does 10%, the robot will see that there is momentum and it will rise and give you 10%. When the market tries to fall by 0.3, the robot will rise up down and to give you around 9.7%. So why should you decide to set huge profit, yet you can set little profit? And when the market goes beyond that profit, the robot will still give you that profit, then you're setting huge profit and land into floating loss. So many of us, yes, I'm going to explain. So many of us have landed in mistakes of the past where we have met so many people who have come into the RoyalQ opportunity saying that they have a previous experience in the crypto trading industry. Maybe they have been available or present for the last so many years in the Forex markets, and they have transferred their wrong perspective to us, where they are giving us huge take profit and leading us into floating losses that are non-believable, because the robot will not say, you set 2%, but the market has given you 1.3. So, sir, we shall give you less and sell. No. It's better you set low. When the robot uses its power of artificial intelligence, sees that you'll be able to make huge profit, it gives you a roundabout, then you can be able to take that profit as you said. More than what you had said, right? Now let us go to that important aspect. The first aspect for today, I'll be slow. You being able, ladies and gentlemen, you being able to pick a trade. For example, I come here to my RoyalQ, and I look at another coin by the name's Professional Edition. Let me look at Iron, right? Iron. So I come into my trading view and I press in the token, all right? All right, okay. And it's called Iron. Okay, then I search Iron stroke USDT. I hope it's this here. Tap on it. Okay, so I tap on it, right? Okay, and here we come with Iron stroke USDT. Now I'll look at the RSI as the first aspect, and I want to join my RSI when it's at the bottom, so that when it rises up, I can be able to take profit. I want to emphasize, it's very, very important for me to take 1% or 1.3. And if the market goes beyond this, let the robot automatically give me the remaining 10%, but I will take low as possible. Why? Because if I take low, I will have made my profit from the market. If you have understood how to read this simple aspect of these small candlesticks and the RSI, give me a thumbs up before I continue. You have understood how to look at the coin in your RoyalQ. Also, open up the trading view. You have been able to understand how to look at the coin into your RoyalQ. Also, go open up trading view and look at the RSI and also those short candlesticks to pick it at the bottom. Take little profit, okay, as low as I would say 1% from the market. So if you have been able, you can be able to do that, give me a thumbs up. All right, if you can be able to do that, give me a thumbs up. Then if no one can be able to do that, then I'm wasting time. You know, I just needed to, I just want us to speak the same language. If you don't know what to do of what I'm speaking about, raise up your hand. Okay, if you have understood, then give me a thumbs up. If then there is no one who's understanding and no one that is having a question of not understanding, then I'm wasting time. I better go and sleep. You understand? Yeah, it is better. So if you don't understand, please raise up your hand. All right, I want to go slow. I want to go slow. I usually have issues with doing so many one-on-ones. The people say, someone says, Julius, I didn't understand. Maybe I'll find Julius one-on-one. It's usually very hard for me. So I love making it. Okay, let me start with Anastella. Anastella, please. Can you be able to unmute yourself? And ask your question, or you want me to just repeat? Okay, let me repeat, all right? Let me repeat, okay? First and foremost, I want to go slow. I said, if you don't know what to do, we're not talking about setting the call. We are talking about the first thing, how to pick the coin. How to pick the coin. So I'll go on quantitative, all right? If you don't want to pick the coin, to learn how to pick the coin by yourself, then it is better you copy a copy trade. And I said one of the best that will give you low floating loss is Crown Jewel Circle. And bear with the little profits you'll be made, all right, from the market. Okay, now you come on general or professional, tap on percentage change and pick the coin at the bottom. When talk about the coin at the bottom, it could be yours. You may say, okay, me, I want to pick this one here. Maybe this one with 0.24, or this one of 0.4, but you want to pick a coin that is low and sell it high. So I come here and look at Acro. Immediately I see Acro. I've already developed my trading view application. I'll come here and search Acro. Acro. I'll search Acro stroke USDT Binance. I pick it up. And when I pick Acro, okay, let me pick it up down here again. I'll look for Acro again. Let me say here. I'll look at Acro. Hope I'm able to see Acro. Okay. It is here, so I pick acro. The goal of looking at acro is as follows. One, ladies and gentlemen, is to look at what we call the RSI and the candlesticks. Remember, the red means sellers and the green or blue means buyers. All right. I hope we are speaking the same language. All right. And so when we look at the RSI and the candlesticks, these ones, we have the blue RSI and the orange RSI. When the blue RSI goes above the orange RSI, it means the market will rise. Like you see, when the orange RSI goes above the blue RSI, it means the market will go down, right? Okay, and if we put our fingers in between, we can be able to see, okay, we can be able to see the rise and the change in the market depending on the change in the RSI, all right? Okay. All right. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me use this example here. You see here, the blue RSI, if you're able to see here and see here, the blue RSI went above the orange RSI and there was a short rise in the market here. Let us look at the second one. When we tap down here, you see the blue RSI went above the orange RSI here, and there was some profit small here. And this is my explanation. What you need to do is to learn how to see this and not join while here, all here, all here, so that you don't go into floating loss because you are learning to pick the coin by yourself. So what you need to learn is to put in the RSI and look at the coin, buy it when it's low, take little profit. And when the market is ready to have momentum, to give more than what is said, I want to give you assurance, the robot will give you that profit. If you have been able to learn that, that is what I want to teach. Then when does it give you the set percentage? It's up to you. I'm saying, do you copy traders, take portion of the profit? Yes, you will pay them a percentage. You pay them a percentage because for you don't have the time to pick the coin by yourself. You also don't have the time to set the trades by yourself. Okay. So if you have been able to learn that, I love teaching little than teaching much. So the take for today is as simple as that. Go and look at the percentage change, ladies and gentlemen. Go to your trading view, type in the coin that you want to buy, right? Go and look at it at the RSI and at the candlesticks. Put in a little takeoff percentage, which is maybe 1.1 or 1.3. If the market goes beyond that, the robot will give you that profit. Then you wanting to put in 10%, then the market doesn't hit 10%, then the coin goes down. I want to thank you for joining this short training. Let's catch up tomorrow, if no questions, to the next session, where now we shall go into tomorrow how to set the trade. If you have been able to learn something, I want to thank you so much for giving in your 30 to 40 minutes to be here. Those that want to learn more than that, I'm sorry. I love keeping it simple. So let's go. Those that have time with our downlines, teach them that simple step. Let us catch up tomorrow on now how to set the trades. Okay, before I leave, I don't know whether there is any lead on the call that want to add on something short, then we can call it an evening or a morning, depending on your location. Okay, if nobody, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Those that have time in the morning, let's catch up in the morning again. I also teach the same thing. Keep it simple. And I believe within the next few weeks or months from now, everybody will have the ability and the power to either decide either to pick a copy trader or to set the trade by yourself. And tomorrow in the evening, we shall pick it from there to go on how to pick a trade or to set a trade by yourself. Today, it was as simple as looking at how to pick the coin by yourself. Okay, yes, the same time. Thank you so much for learning about RSI. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you and have a good evening. Thank you so much for joining this evening. I'm going to avail the recording, so if people don't have time, they can still go through the recording and be able to perfectly and purely learn by themselves. God bless you. Let us build a community of people who are ready to learn, not those that expect that magic shall happen without them learning anything and putting in practice. Remember, don't sleep on the opportunity. Go and build a team. Go and build a team of people who are ready to learn. Those are not ready to learn, they don't belong to this community. They belong somewhere else. But this is for